I am looking for ideas, so, if you worked from home, what side hustle would you do? Let's say you work from home and finish everything in 1 to 2 hours, leaving you with 6 or 7 hours to be financially productive. What would you do? Teach people how to do what you do. For example, I'm in the iOS app development industry, but my day job doesn't take up my whole workday, so with my extra time I created a course teaching people how to make iOS apps. So I'm making money from my day job and making some good side income from my course. I currently work a hybrid schedule, 3 days home, 2 in office. My current side hustles are social media management and content creation. My schedule is also flexible. Since I'm a manager, I can literally just text my boss I can't come to the office today, and they don't care as long as I get my work done, which I always do. The side hustle is enough to contribute to my Roth IRA and pay for hardware/software upgrades. I dive into creating digital art. With tools like Procreate or Adobe Illustrator, you can create unique art pieces, sell them as prints or on merchandise through sites like Redbubble or Society6. Plus, you can offer custom commissions on platforms like Fiverr or Etsy. It's creative, flexible, and can turn into a solid income stream if you build a good portfolio. So think about this. If you're handy, why not share that skill with others through a YouTube channel? Like, you could do tutorials on fixing common household issues or start more ambitious DIY home improvement projects. People really dig this kind of content, especially those who want to save money by doing things themselves. Get yourself a decent camera and start filming your work. Once your channel grows, you can rake in some cash from ads, sponsorships, or even by selling featured tools and materials. I stumbled into event planning kinda by accident. A friend needed help throwing a surprise party, and it turned out I had a knack for it. From there, word of mouth took over. I started organizing small events, like birthday parties and bridal showers. Each event taught me something new: how to negotiate with vendors, manage a budget, and even handle last-minute chaos. I built a website showcasing my work, and now I get inquiries from all over town. It's all about being organized and creative. Plus, seeing everything come together perfectly is super rewarding. Virtual fitness coach is something new that I have heard about, LOL. With more people opting for home workouts, you could offer personalized coaching sessions or create workout plans. I got certified as a fitness instructor, set up a small studio at home, and now I stream live workout sessions. It's a great way to stay fit and help others do the same. I've always been into gadgets and tech, so I decided to blend that passion with a little creativity. I started designing custom skins and cases for smartphones and laptops. Initially, I made a few designs for myself and posted them on social media. People loved them and started asking where they could buy them. That's when I set up an online shop. I use a basic graphic design tool to create custom patterns and then send the designs to a local printer who helps me with high-quality prints. It's not just profitable, but also really fun to see people sporting something you've created. Hard part is to market and make yourself visible to possible clients, but I managed to do it somehow via Instagram. If you play an instrument, consider teaching it online. I've seen lots of folks set up a simple website or even use Skype to give lessons. It's pretty chill because you make your own schedule and pick your students. Plus, you're spreading the joy of music. Start by offering a couple of free sessions to get some reviews, then charge a reasonable rate. Share your students' progress online to attract more people. It's fulfilling, fun, and hey, you get to play music almost every day. If you're into vintage stuff like I am, you could totally start flipping thrift store finds. I hit up local thrift stores, garage sales, and estate sales, hunting for underpriced gems. You'd be surprised what people give away. Once you snag something cool, clean it up, maybe give it a little refurb, and pop it on eBay or Etsy. You learn a lot about different items, from clothes to old records, and each item has its own story. Plus, the profit margins can be pretty sweet if you know what to look for. Given all that spare time, I'd definitely dive into crafting or something that you can create from home. You can start making handmade goods like candles, pottery, or even personalized jewelry. It's not just a creative outlet, but also quite profitable once you establish a good online presence. I started by selling to friends and family, but now I've got an Etsy shop, and it's been a rewarding experience. Plus, there's nothing like the joy of seeing someone cherish something you've made. Try starting a TikTok channel focused on something super specific that I'm passionate about. For example, if I love thrifting, I'd make videos showcasing unique thrift finds, upcycling projects, and DIY fashion tips. Building a dedicated audience on TikTok can lead to brand partnerships, sponsored posts, and even launching my own line of merch or vintage items. Podcasting is a fantastic side hustle that can be both lucrative and enjoyable. Start by choosing a niche that you're passionate about. You'll need a basic setup, microphone, editing software, and a quiet space. From there, plan your episodes, perhaps invite guests to enhance your content, and promote your podcast on social media to build an audience. Monetization can come through sponsorships, ad placements, or listener donations via platforms like Patreon. If you have a green thumb, consider selling potted plants or starting a gardening blog. I started by sharing my gardening tips online and eventually began selling plants and handmade garden decorations on the side. It's a therapeutic hobby that also brings in a nice sum each month. This goes also for anything else that you love to do. Think about it. Look into trading or investing in stocks. It's a great way to make your money work for you. Start by learning the basics of stock market and investment strategies. Plenty of free resources and simulators let you practice without risking actual money. I spend a few hours each week researching stocks and managing a small portfolio, which steadily adds to my income. Photography can be more than just a hobby. With some marketing, you can sell your photos to stock websites, offer freelance services for events, or even start your own small-scale photography studio. I used my interest in photography to launch a small business focusing on portrait and event photography, and it's been growing steadily. I love cooking, so I turned that passion into a side hustle by starting a meal prep and delivery service for busy people. I spend a few hours cooking and delivering healthy meals, which not only earns me some extra cash but also saves time for my clients. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying to spread the joy of good food. It's almost like a hobby for me which brings in cash. I love my city and know all its hidden gems, so I thought, why not share this with others? I started my own local tour service. First, I crafted unique walking routes that included not just the tourist spots but also those quirky, lesser-known places. Then, I promoted my tours on social media and travel forums. My first few tours were free, just to get some buzz and feedback. Now, I offer them at a premium, and it includes things like a meal at a hidden bistro or a quick workshop with a local craftsman. It's amazing meeting new people and showing them the city through my eyes. Here's a thought: write ebooks. Pick topics you're passionate about or you know a lot about. Could be anything, like travel guides, how-to manuals, or even fiction if that's your thing. The cool part is, with platforms like Amazon Kindle, you can publish yourself. It's all about creating a solid outline, writing it out, maybe getting a buddy to proofread, and you're good to go. Market it through social media, maybe run some ads, and you could see a steady flow of royalties coming your way. Have you considered freelance writing? Content is king in the digital world, and there's always a demand for new writers. Platforms like Upwork and Freelancer can help you get started. I began writing about 2 years ago, starting with blog posts for small businesses, and now I'm contributing to large publications. It's flexible, fulfilling, and it pays well once you find your niche. Have you heard about audio transcribing? Unless we better know your skill sets, it's hard to make suggestions. Are you good at writing? Social media manager is an easy side hustle. Research? Be a virtual assistant. Can you code? Perhaps a side hustle doing QA work. Are you consistent and meticulous? Maybe affiliate marketing could be your jam. As someone who works from home myself, I focus on growing my newsletter. It's a solid way to use those extra hours productively without leaving the house. I own the channel and don't have to worry about investing too much time in SEO. I just use Opt-in Monster on my site for pop-ups and have it grow my list for me, while I focus on creating and pushing out content. Greatest revenue stream right from my desk. Thanks for watching and being on the road to Reddit Millionaire with us. So, what do you think about the comments? Let us know. Until next one.